Hotel, my brothers and sisters. This is Pastor.
Question too. It can be on the record, off the record. It can be on the record. I heard Bob Johnson said he's talking to the higher powers, I guess the government, about our reparations. And I guess the numbers that they come up with were about 3. His name is Saul here in Ngozi, Northern Light Shopping Center. He want more than just a nice cut. Good conversation, good vibe, good music. Come see me at 3512 Cleveland Avenue.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greeks. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the golden fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is
The African Heritage Diet consists of 6 lessons. Lessons where we reach back to our African heritage to find culturally appropriate health and wellness practices that help us to move forward as a people that are whole in mind, body, and spirit. Lesson 1 is herbs and spices. Lesson 2 are greens. Greens is the widest part in the base of the African Heritage Diet food pyramid, so many greens should be consumed. And as you move up the pyramid, those are the things that you consume in lesser proportionate amounts. Whole grains, lesson 3. Beans and rice, lesson 4. Tubers and mashes, lesson 5. Lesson 6. Fruits, vegetables, and a healthy lifestyle.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
Oh, it's time to grab a glass, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic. This is Kid Magic Rock. Shouts out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Take a breath. Take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. Behave. Take your breath. Come on. Lift and pour. You can do it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Take your breath. Take your breath. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Lift it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Drink. 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 Come on. Come on. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Come on, pour it. Move your body. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 What? Drink your water. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Shouts out to Brother Kwame. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Family. It is a struggle for me to just move around. I'm like, man, I'm like a
a spirit in a shell. I'm just like, shit, it's like I'm not even here. You know what I'm saying? But, yo, we on day 13. I'm down to 153.5 pounds. I haven't been this light since early junior high school, you know? Shit. But, hey, it is what it is. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be doing the toast with you. And we're going to run through the toast. And like I said, if we need to have a conversation, we can. But family, you know, the energy is not here today unless you bring it. So, you know, I want to say great Kuumba to each and every last one of you. We're going to move through the lessons that we've been doing for the last couple of weeks. Wasn't my fault. Last couple of days. Feel like weeks. Man, family, I've been walking around this motherfucker like a zombie. Like, must go here. Must go. I ain't been answering my phone. You know what I'm saying? I just sit up here. My phone ring and I just look at it like, yeah. I hear you. I'll get you next week. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm trying to keep I just need words of encouragement. I don't need drama. So if I even smell a issue, I'm like, I ain't picking that shit up. It's like, nah, not picking it up. Nope, can't do it. Cause right now, like I said, it's a struggle, and I'm trying to make it through because I already had to cut my dry days down. Because I mean, it's like I got hit with a bunch of shit right during my dry period, and I'm like, oh God, I can't do it. So I woke up yesterday morning. Was like, phew. Matter of fact, I woke up at like 3:30, and I was like, oh. And I heard like a death rattle. You know, if you ever watch somebody pass away, you know what I'm talking about, that death rattle. I was like, oh shit. I think I better get some water. I better get some water. But what's crazy about it is I haven't been drinking water crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, and I still got this sweet taste in my mouth. And some waters be good, and other waters, like this water right now, tastes like saccharin. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But, yo, family, right now it's time for the toast. But before we do that, I want to give all of the Kuumba born a round of applause because y'all deserve it. Oh, man. So now it's time for us to get to the toast. You like that. I know y'all like that, right? I like that. Yeah, that's tight. But anyway, let's get to the toast. I ain't gonna pour none of this, but I want to pop today. I want to see if we can get a pop today. Y'all gonna give us a pop today? Let's see. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, sweet ambrosia. Yep. We got one. So let's put it on there tight so we can get another one tomorrow. Let's see about you here. I got to mix some stuff with this one. Let's see if it's calmed down. Let's see what's going to happen. Nothing. Okay. All right. Anybody else got a pop for me? Uh-oh. This baby right here might got a pop for me. Original, my brother, consisting of kings, priests, art. Oh, man. All right. Anyway, let's get it. Shouts out to my auntie Georgia. Thank you for joining us. So here we go. Put a little bit more water in here. First, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We lift up the glass and we salute that Creator, the great power. We become conscious of the power that's flowing around us and through us. We breathe it in. We eat it in. We see it through our eyes. We hear it in our ears. We smell it through our nose. We just want to become conscious of it. We lift up our glass, and with that, we say, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Y'all know where we go. We go to our favorite spot. We stop to toast our personal ancestors, those who showed us we stand directly upon, those who fought for the space and time that we have right now. We want to remember them. So we're going to go as far as we can by names, by my mind, with the names in my mind, and then we'll move beyond that. Ready? Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robin and Tex, and Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William, Walter, Christopher, Fanny, Gaston, Aunt Lean, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvira Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, Nail, Normal X, Sapet Mount Ron, Malika Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusef Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Rofro Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Hayes, Grace Lundy, Inez Hayes, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Daniel Pullian, the Luxor Brothers, Miss Edith Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley C., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Grinneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Del Hodge, Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sel Well, Levita Farmer, Agoso Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harry Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson, Jane. Linda Watson. We're going to stop right there for me. Linda Watson Hammonds. That's right. Jarrell Giles Watson. Sparrow, Slimmy, Seven Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Here to Peace. Hold on. Linda Watson Hammond, Gerald Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Seven Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Here to Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mae Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kenty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quails, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quails, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Derrida Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Aaron World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Betsy Johnson, Hannah Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinier, Elder Amatet Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Frank Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy M. Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Didi Monares, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We got William Walter West, Nigella Parrish, Elder Basiji Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFriedis Hines, and his Bostic and the Bostic, Winifred Scanterbury, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Either Cadney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Leon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Carter Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Archie Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Bookie, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Halbert, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Glebus, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Edgar Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Case, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, at Senior, Miley Miller, Howsey Hashtag, Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Ags Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, President Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mae Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alice Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls in West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Bed Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Remy Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker, Cecil Russell, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Hiram Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, JaVale McCormick, Robert Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Louis Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Cooper, George Swan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Andy Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We also have Joella Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Severn Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Goray, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khalid is in transition, also known as Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flynn, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gant, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Archie Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruthie Lane Johnson, Teresa Sambu, Aunt Maxine, Uncle James, Henry Margaret III, Tamara Dowdy, Nicole Harris, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman II, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Jasandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry S. II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, L.L.T. Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers. We got Elijah Juan Hakeem in Como, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Karimi Mackey, Victor Bowden, True City Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Justin Carl White, Desi Woods, T-Lar Woods Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins. We got Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samanda DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Coper, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth the Don, Sabre Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Minter, Mary Smith, Juanita Florine Stith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Jana Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Lavonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Riesling, Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Garrett, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Riley, Mona, Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Herman Reeves, Pam Johnson, and Vera and Reese Fisher, Jerry Jassa McCallop, also known as Mama Moon, Sheila Ann Lee, and Panchita Alba. Panchita Alba. We lift up our glass. We salute each and every last one of our ancestors. And with that, we say the mighty words of Ashe. From there, family, we move to the present moment. Right now, we are on Kuumba. Once again, giving it up for all the Kuumba born. Where y'all at? Come on, crowd. I start fasting, and my spiritual crowd think they could just do what they want to do. Crazy. Taking advantage of an invalid. But hey, yo, so today is Kuumba. Family, as I do on a daily basis, I ask you, please, 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 seek out your principle. Activate your reticular formation and find your principle. Whether you are on quarantine, whether you are just stuck in the house, whether you are out and about, your principles are there. Find them. Kuumba is the principle of the day. That's what we're looking for today. Seek out Kuumba because it is there. It is there for you. All right? Seek it out. So for those that don't speak the language, and if you don't speak the language, you need to go to freegnjecourse.com, freegnjecourse.com, so you can start vibing with your family. All right? So Kuumba means creativity. The demonic principle of the day is order. The color is orange, as you see, as I got on right now. Cause and effect is the Hermetic law. Male name for the day is Kwame. Shouts out Kwame. Female name is Ama. All right, so now let's go through some of the stuff for the day. Let's grab the books. Make sure I got the right books. Nope, that's not it. Look like I'm missing a book here. Okay, there we go. All right, first let's start with the day name. We got Kwame and Ama. All right, make sure let me see if I'm missing anything. All right, the name for the day is, you see my posting of Kuumba, that beautiful tasting cake for Charlotte and my 20th anniversary sister. Whoa. Well, congratulations. Congratulations. I don't want to see no cake, though, brother. I will look at it next week. I don't want to see no cake. Oh, my God. But it's Mimaneda. They say day 7 for us is day 6. Ama, female. Kwame, male. All right, let's go straight to it. The 7th day, also known as Mimanada or Mimaneda, is what we know as the rest day, Sabbath day. Mimaneda, which was originally Kwaminamada, can be split up in Kwa, Me, Mine, Da. We established earlier that Kwa means creator, Me comes from men, which means satisfaction, and Mine in a Kan tree means I am. For example, you might say Mina Ama Kwame. This will actually mean I am Ama or / Kwame. So the creator who was, is, and always will be was satisfied on day 7 and made it a holy day. The female born on Kuumba, or today, are very humane and super intuitive. They are all up for solidarity and are very drawn into helping others. With this, they strive to advocate for the less privileged in order to form a better world. They may be very selfless, and they don't mind building castles in the sky. With that being said, because of their high expectation and ideals, they may be poorly adapted to everyday reality. But other than that, they are adorable and very endearing. Saturday Kuumba-born males are very direct and straightforward. At times, they may even appear to be cocky and arrogant, but they really aren't. They just happen to know what they want and don't want to stand for. My fault, let me say that again. They just happen to know what they want and don't want to stand for. They take pride in good appearance and often wear a smile to go with it. They're very hardworking and ambitious. However, when they are criticized, they may appear ego-bruised and perhaps even wrathful. They are traditionally principled, disciplined, and courageous. All right. Let's look at the principle or cause and effect, the Hermetic law for them today. Law of cause and effect. Every cause has its effect, and every effect has its cause. Everything occurs according to law. Chance is nothing more than a name given to an unknown law. There are many planes of causality, however, nothing escapes the law. There may be things in your life that perhaps you do not understand. There are many things that will take you some time to begin to understand. However, rest assured that as you begin to work with the laws and other divine principles, you will begin to understand more. You will begin to have a greater depth of understanding with time. Just rest assured that the truth will be revealed as you begin to move away from tradition and explore universal truth. Nothing in your life has happened by chance. There are some of us who even believe that we chose the families that we came into. At one time, that appeared to be absurd to me, but as I grew, I realized that we all have a way not only surviving our families of origin, but we learn valuable life lessons from them. At times, we spend too much time complaining and blaming when the reality is that there are things that we cannot change in this life, and upon closer examination, there's always a lesson. The lesson unlearned leaves us destined to repeat them. Many times these lessons are painful. Remember, we are connected to those that came before and those who will come after us. Many times children inherit the legacies of their parents and their grandparents. Some of us have to fight a multi-generational curse left by our ancestors in order to make a path for our children. It is important that we learn the lessons so that our children can learn the art of war from us. Too often we leave them naked and vulnerable to the consequences of their ignorance of the law. Our grandparents many times were not highly educated in a formal way and did not understand elaborate language and concepts, but they had wisdom that made the truth very simple. They took the law of cause and effect and told us you reap what you sow. They told us that what comes around goes around. They told us what is done in the dark comes out in the light. Our elders had a better type of knowledge because it was natural. It was root knowledge. It came from observing nature and the things around us. Living in cities, we are losing a lot of the wisdom that nature taught us. When things got rough, we need to take the time to connect with nature, because if we did, there would be no confusion about the fact that nothing happens by mistake and nothing happens without a reciprocal response by the universe. I'm murdering that word. A response by the universe, leaving a positive inheritance for our children. Your community, society takes work and sacrifice. The legacy of knowledge and good karma is much more important than leaving money or material wealth. If our investment is noble, role modeling, teaching, and directing, our children will accumulate vast amounts of wealth of material and spiritual nature on their own. All right, so that's from Maintaining Power Through Troubled Times by Sister Terahasa Lee Mchuganji. It'll be available soon as I'm able to get out and sit down and focus and get it done. But now let's look at Kuumba. Kuumba. Principle, Kuumba. Color, orange. Element, earth. Number 6, day, Kuumba. I ain't gonna say the day. Y'all know what day it is. Kuumba. Creativity, to do always as much as we can in the way we can in order to leave our community more beautiful and beneficial than we inherited. Laws of creation. All right, here's one from the African Openers Tree of Life. Laws of creation work by conservation of energy, say the knowledge holders. That's from the African Openers to the Tree of Life. Now that we established the importance of faith, we know. Oh my God, I gotta correct that. We now move to the next level in our pyramid. We believe in our ability to accomplish our goals. We have faith in our skill to succeed. Now we must apply our faith and put it into action. How do we do this? We use our creativity. Out of all the principles, this is the one that directly connects us to the higher power. This is the major characteristic in us that makes us divine, our ability to create. We have the ability to take nothing and create something. This comes natural to us, but many of us suppress this skill. In this section, we will learn how this power works and how we can use it to assist us in our life. This power is something that has been helping our people survive since the beginning of time. It is through creativity, by way of imagination and visualization, that we have been able to survive on this planet. We are not the strongest, fastest, or largest animal, yet we survive. How? It is because we have the ability to think. It's because we have the ability to think. Excuse me. I lost my spot. It's because we have the ability to think, not because about what is apparent, but think about the possibilities. We can take an idea and play with it in our minds until we come up with something totally new. For example, the spear was one of these creations. We did not have the sharp teeth and claws of other bigger animals, so we had to come up with something to help us protect ourselves that was just as effective. Fortunately, our creativity kicks in under pressure and brings a solution. In this chapter, we will discuss how to turn this power on at will. Our ancestors needed to create things that would increase their chance for survival. We no longer directly have this pressure, but we can be just as or even more creative than our ancestors. All right? So, that was from The Player's Pyramid by yours truly. Man, my eyesight is going crazy. All right. So, we did that. Shouts out to Elder Margarita. I see you out there. All right. So, man, oh, man. So, we raise our glass to this present moment, to the power of this moment. We salute this moment and its power. We embrace it. We move forward into it, right? Carving out more space and time for our future generations. We lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From there, we move to our children, our children's children, and we say Ashe. From our children, where do we go, family? Where do we go? Let me just make it. From our children, we move to all of our relations. We lift up our glass, we salute, and we say Ashe. From all of our children, where do we go? Very simple journey. From all of our relations, where do we go? It's that selfish toast. It's time for you. What do you need right now in this moment to move towards your greatness? I lift up the glass for you. What is it that you need in this moment? Ashe. From there, family, we move and we toast the tribe. Raising it up. Whatever tribe you in, family, toast your tribe. Right now, I'm toasting Gye-Nyame. Salute to all of the tribe members, right? Allow this energy to flow through you and with you, and may it bless every last one of your steps. And to all those tribes that's joining us right now, lift up that glass and we say Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Last but not least, I want to salute the most magnificent, the most marvelous, the most beautiful, the most inspiring individual in the room. I raise my glass up to you, and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy in 100 years. Let me see if it's that glass or if it's that water. Oh, Lord have mercy. My sense of taste is coming back with a vengeance. Damn. All right. So, family, listen. I ain't going to hold y'all up. I ain't going to hold me up. I'm tired. My energy is kablah. I got to go get my babies. I want to thank all those people. I want to thank my mama. I want to thank my brother. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, because my children are gone, and I just got to chill, right? They know, like, you know, brother's suffering right now in a good way, right? And they just like, you know, we're going to keep them busy for you. So let me go and get my beautiful girls, go chill with them for a little bit. Maybe I might be, if we can, find some place where we could walk or something. I don't know. I don't know how far I'm going to be able to walk. But I feel like my energy is going to start flowing again. But I want to thank everybody that took the time for joining us. You know, like I said, it's one of those laid-back days, so I'm going to throw on Digi TV. Yeah, I told you I got a whole lot of them. Yesterday, we played so long that they shut it down. Hold one love, bro. I'm going to hold up, and I'm going to hold out. Emoja, I go back to the liquids, so I'll break the fast with some ambrosia. Walking a mile a day for 21-day challenge. Thank you. I knew I wasn't in this by myself. I feel your energy, brother. But like I said, man, it's, oh my God. I don't know if I'm gonna do this one for a while, man. I don't know if I might have changed my challenge. I might have to do a different challenge next year. Good God Almighty, because this one this year, man, listen to me. Look, I'm looking at the camera, but my eyes is not my eyes for some. It's like I can't even explain it. But anyway, family, I want to thank each and every last one of you. I want to thank y'all for your support. I want to thank y'all for all that you do. Right after I get done here, I'm gonna put on Digi TV. I don't know what I'm gonna put on. Some old school folk tales for grown folks or something. I don't know. But anyway, family, I'm up. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got nothing to do, check out Gye-Nyame Journey. Go on and listen in and enjoy your day. All right? You said extraordinary conditions take more out of us. Yes, Lord. I must agree. They certainly do.